George is standing. Expect Moorer to start off still.
Well, he's a big man. If he can put that power behind that left jab.
74 in Kinshasa, Zaire.
And there's that hook off the jab by Moorer.
Foreman, as Foreman moves the left foot away from Moorer's right jab and allow Foreman to get in more than one shot at a time. Moorer trying to get to the body with the left.
Bone crusher. Smith went 10. So big men apparently do bother.
In Foreman's corner, you can see that they've greased up the left side of his face where the mouse.
A high stool in his corner. So maybe he's going to compromise that way.
Attack range for Foreman. I don't think we've seen him yet follow Atlas's instructions to move away. Foreman's able to stick the jab effectively. He hasn't landed one of those right hands from distance yet. George has harped on the strategy of throwing the right hand lead over the top of the body. Moorer concentrating on the jab in this round. He was able to throw the right hand lead. In the first 2 rounds, he and Foreman have thrown equal numbers of punches. No work on, therefore, toward Foreman's right hand.
That's correct. The accumulation of punches by this big heavy guy can really start putting some
behind the jab. He's so efficient with the right hand.
And that's the one thing that George can't do there.
Moorer misses with the right, but lands the left. Much quick. Solid left hand over the top by Moorer. Backing Foreman.
George trying to get those ponderous fists.
Of faith in the sport is that the punch that really hurts you is the one you don't see coming.
He says, don't let him BS you. He says he's trying to slow the pace down.
This ring could have been 10 feet square.
That jab is really snapping George's head back now.
And again, I can count 10 times that he's taken steps backward.
Up into George's range, stand inside Foreman's power, and try to right hand lead ought to work in theory for Foreman. You should say the same thing about the left hand lead.
My scorecard is very close to yours, Larry. I gave more the other way around, the way George is moving those big ponderous arms now. Not really guessing any better.
And out there. And he thinks he'll do it by standing in front of him and trading shots. Money in the bank.
And George has been landing some pretty good punches.
And there are 2 right hands from Moorer.
Michael Moore's hands are relative to George Foreman.
Outpour.
Brushes his teeth.
And setting up George for those counters.
It's in there. Uppercuts as the round progresses.
Also getting hit with some pretty solid counters from Michael Moorer.
Solid right hand. He finally threw a left cross there and almost landed it.
Turkey is landing a few drumsticks right now.
And here's when they trade jabs, you see that as an advantage for Moorer.
Absolutely.
If it made sense to be cautious against Holyfield, it makes even more sense to be cautious against
George Foreman is slow. Away with that right hand lead when he misses. When George misses, he has to counter.
Consistency.
And 64, a commanding 5-point lead for Michael Moorer. I still
goes right back to his left again. And again, you said Teddy Atlas is having a big night.
Moorer almost got into that, having a very quiet night in there, and that's good. Side by Moorer, sizzling.
And will to win.
The early right hand, uppercut by Moorer, blasted Foreman's chin backward.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Well, George has got such a strong mind. And referee right at Moorer's chest. At least he'll hit something, and sometimes Moorer can. But again, Moorer is not using too much movement again.
Quiet as round 9 comes to a close. It's scheduled for 12.
25-year-old man in the young man's game. But look at that competitive.
Well, we mentioned that he was having a strong round.